Marissa, chosen by a king. A Romance Reigns, Volume 2. Written by Sandra Kyle. Narrated by Virginia Ferguson. Chapter 1. Palace of Saint-Germain-en-Laye, North Central France, March 1660. Marissa palmed the cold wall. As she inched ahead, the dampness from the walls transferred to her fingertips. Amber light haloed the few torches mounted into the stone. She wondered who in Louis's palace staff had the duty of lighting them. I do not envy that one. She had grown accustomed to the lingering mildew that first assaulted her senses upon accepting the dare to follow the unknown route. She would not let Robert see the fear churning through her veins at the stench of rotting flesh and damp fur. She brought her thumb and forefinger up and squeezed her nostrils shut. What had begun as idle conversation in the halls of the palace with her latest suitor, the Marquis de Reng, somehow resulted in her leading the way through the secret passageway. She had seen Louis disappear behind the wall in her bedroom countless times. Never had she thought to ask about it or follow him. The king travelled those dank halls for his rendezvous, or servants who provided much different services for Louis than she. It held absolutely no interest for Marissa whatsoever. The thing that did hold Marissa's interest, however, had held her by the chin and whispered sweet incantations in her ear some minutes ago. Now he followed her through the narrow stone halls, around a corner, down a flight of stairs, going only God knew where. "I am impressed, sweet Marissa. You did not even flinch at the dead vermin we passed." Robert's deep voice held a different octave than usual as it wafted over to her right. The close, coffin-like quarters manipulated the sound, no doubt. She held her tongue and released her nose from its confines. Any response would hint at unease. Maintaining the facade with de Reng remained paramount. Too much at stake. She spotted a tiny window, no bigger than her head, on the left exterior wall. If she stood on tiptoe, her fingertips might touch the bottom of it. Iron bars crisscrossed the opening, the diamond pattern created by the sun projected on the opposite wall. "We mustn't be too long. We will be missed." She noted some anxiety in his voice. The truth behind his statement rested at the forefront of her mind long before he uttered it. Louis's garden parties were...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?